All right, my beloved. Here's another prediction as an inexperienced necromancer, astrologer, chiromancer, and now fortune teller, right? I do believe, the dreams I get, the stuff I'm doing to get answers, it's all pointing to something more cosmic happening, right? So, this awakening I've had beyond the body of content that I came from, we believe is a graduation from where we were. Because where we weren't looking at the things and the ingredients and the mechanics of the existence we're in. Now we're working with those ingredients, looking at how things are organized and what's going on. And astrologically and cosmically, aka space weather. Because there was periods of time where we believe when the gods were angry, the space weather was not so great, right? So, aka hot falling rocks and shit, right? The gods were angry. They thought the planets up there were throwing things at us, right? Right? Jupiter was Zeus, right? And they know where the stuff comes from, just outside the asteroid belt. And when cosmically things get stirred up, like we believe after those alignments, there's a certain number of alignments that happen, like that cause the perfect space weather magnetically or however it works to dislodge some of those fucking rocks out of the fucking belt. Because at any point in time, they don't have to be orbiting asteroids, they don't have to be orbiting rocks. They could be just, for whatever reason, space weathered out of the thing they call the asteroid belt. Think of an asteroid cocoon, right? It's not like a belt because we're not on a flat plane model. They show it because it's easier to draw with a bunch of circles and radiuses. But the model is, there are things that are higher and planar, like things that come like cut down a little bit into what the solar model is. It's not a flat plane. We believe the sun sits lower and we sit like above, right? Going on the side around the galaxy. Remember, we're like a solar system that spins like the caduceus around that galaxy, right? Because it's a Milky Way galaxy, supposedly, the tail of it. We're in part of it, going with the thing in a circle, but also getting closer to the center. So not only is it spinning around, but they say it's getting itself, that spiral's drawing itself closer to the center. We believe we're in a microcycle where we go through, as we're passing around, areas that have more propensity for space weather to happen. So that's what I think. I don't think it's going to be World War III. I think space weather. That's my prediction. Later, beloved.